Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdul Wahid. I was born Christian in Seychelles Island. So basically right now I'm a Muslim for 5 years right now. And it's a really amazing experience for me because I was grew up, with the parents, with a Christian. So you were following them with you say like, okay, Wahid, Derek. They call me Derek. My Christian name was Derek. So they are telling me, you have to follow this, because, you were still a kid, so you didn't know. So I turned to the era of when I turned 20. This is like a young adult in trying to meeting new people and new aspect of life, and, so people are talking. So my best friend, he was a Muslim. So, I still respect him, but we did go out and stuff like that, party and stuff like that. But the change I see in him, like I said, like, brother, like we were doing things together, and right now you are Islam, and you became a Muslim, and the things that change you, and it's amazing for me. And I like, whenever when we go out, and there was something like that was missing inside of me, and I had this family that always like, the bad parents that they were. So that's the thing about me is like, oh, sorry. It's like when I'm growing up, like you see people, you see like you don't know the real purpose of why you were created. So my best friend, like we were so close. We grew up together, basically like from childhood till like secondary school. So we were always together. So when I see the change in him, like I ask him, brother, like, why is that? What happened? What changed? Because we're doing the exact thing, everyday party and stuff like that. So whenever like I saw him, like his change, his attitude towards his parent, he was like a good person. I was like, I need to know why you are like that. So basically like I went with him to the mosque, and there was the imam that was like telling us the story and about Islam and stuff like that. And I told him like, Sheikh, like I'm having like this empty feeling inside me. I have everything. I used to have a good job, logistic job, good job. I have a car. I didn't have a place to stay. I was still living with the parents, but still there was something missing, So I was like, you know what? Can you please explain to me why is my purpose in life and stuff like that? Because I was someone like, I know there is a God, but I didn't follow any religion. I was just like, like the Rastafarian. I was like kind of like following this kind of trend. I will not worship anything but just God itself. So I was praying only at night, so asking for help, but I didn't know the proper way to ask for. So when I talked to the imam, and he explained to me like, this is this, you have to like have a manual and everything and stuff, and everything makes sense. And he gave me a book one day, and I read it, and I just got emotional. There was a part that was explaining like, this is my life, like this is what I'm going through right now. So when it got me emotional, and I was like, you know what, this is the one, I said, because you have this joy in your heart while reading, and I was like, Islam, I think is the way, So no one like forced me, just like something inner peace, it just came. My life changed after that, like completely. I changed like my lifestyle that I was living before. I stopped smoking, I stopped drinking, I stopped mingling like with the bad people. So I just like spent all of my time like at the mosque trying to learn about Islam, So because it's a manual, so that when the imam like told me like the life, the purpose of the life, so I want to go deep and understand about what God is trying to tell us like to do, My family, when I told them the news, they didn't like it, especially my mother. She was like, I didn't teach you better. And I said, I respect your decision, Mom, but this is what I found, like it's better than with Christianity, So, and then take a few years, but now she's good, because actually I'm living with her in Bahrain right now. And the good thing is, like at times she's helping me with my religion. My grandmother, because I used to live with my grandmother when I was in Seychelles. My mother's been here like for 14 years. So she never knew me for all this phase I was through. So only my grandmother knew me. So when my grandmother see the change in me, like she told her immediately, your son is being like a really good person right now. And like that's why he said like, you know what, if this is like make you like that, so I will support you all the way. Be a good boy that I always wanted to be. But I'm not perfect. At times I do bad things, but alhamdulillah, it's like she like see me and she's like, I'm amazed with you. I'm really proud. But looking back, like I come all the way, like far, far away, like because like from my childhood till my young adult life, now I'm 28 years old. So I said I didn't make it yet, but when I look back, I'm amazed with the change that have come now. I'm not perfect, like I said, but I try my best every day to be a good person. Like, always have a smile on my face, help others when I have time, this kind of thing. Like, firstly, I like just know about your creation, like know your purpose of life. Because like the media, the way talk about Islam is different. So you guys like, we as a Muslim, we need that by our action to show them like this is different from the media. So we have to be like the perfect, not the perfect person, but like as an example, like to see like, brother, this is this. You have, like you don't push them like come to Muslim, to Islam, and no, but just by our action and by our story, inshallah, maybe it will inspire them. And that's why like when everything happened and you see a huge quantity of Muslim people revert to Muslim. So this is gonna be like, it's amazing, just be an example, be an ambassador for Muslim. Experience for the journey that I've been through, and I wish I would not go back to my previous lifestyle and just keep on the right track. And like, we are human, there is ups and downs, but never give up. That's the message I want to send out there. Like, no matter what, God is most forgiving, most merciful. So just do the right thing, He will keep you on the right track.